I beg you.
Dude, we're
Got
surrounded
what
by
I've
your
seen.
victims, man.
Have mercy. Please.
Let me tell you where things stand. I'm looking for this woman, 'cause she's like a daughter to me. And that's why I just can't let this go.
The music stopped.
No, no.
Oh man, they don't even show it. I mean, the camera's going crazy because the dead body above us is swinging around. Dude, seriously, what is going on with the camera? Dude, like, what is it doing? It's like I'm on a boat right now. Hell! Alright, is it still doing it? No, it's done. Okay, good. I was getting seasick in there. Alright, what is that? We just found a note? What is that? Is it this one? Balton's notes. Advice to my fellow tradesmen, never take on a phylactery repair job unless that is you don't mind sleepless nights. Don't be fooled by the infernal contraption's uncomplicated appearance. I have been struggling with this blasted phylactery for 2 weeks now. I've used every tool I own, every trick I've ever learned, and I am no pink-cheeked novice, having practiced this trade for a good 30 years. I will next try applying a concentration of chestnut, but I have little hope it will do anything. Tell Priscilla what you've learned.
Seems you've resolved your matters. It's time you return the favor.
Radovid doesn't like to wait much, does he?
No, he does not. You'll come with us. The HMS Oxenford Tretogor. Once the crown jewel of the Redanian fleet. Decommissioned now, though.
Nice boat.
You'll need to leave your weapons if I'm to let you aboard. Follow me.
It didn't even give me the choice. It just said, yep.
Ship was funded with donations from noble women. Ladies from the most prominent families gave up their jewelry.
A spur-of-the-moment patriotic impulse?
You're a homeless wanderer. Can't understand what it is to truly love one's country.
He's staring at chess pieces again?
There you are.
Need something from me, Your Majesty?
You've never been one to mince words. Very well. Find Philippa Eilhart. That's my wish.
She was the lady who lost
I
her
ordered her
eyeballs,
eyes
I think.
gouged out once.
Yep.
But apparently her blindness troubles her not. My hunters have detected Lady Eilhart hiding east of Oxenfurt. They have further established that she has magically sealed the entrance to her shelter. Entering it will be difficult. I believe you might succeed in doing so. Bring her to me, alive.
Philippa Eilhart. What's she looking for here?
I suspect she wants to find her old friends, reconvene the lodge. Perhaps she seeks revenge on me. Lady Eilhart is known for her persistence. At times I recall the lessons she gave me when I was a child. Her teachings as memorable as the punishment she meted out. She was subtle and patient in her cruelty. I took her sight, but she remains dangerous. I'd advise you to be cautious.
Philippa's using magic. You'd be better off sending mages after her.
I cannot count on their aid. We parted ways after the events at Loch Muin.
Parted ways? You gathered them in one place, then gave the order to murder them.
You ignore the context. They'd assembled to revive the Conclave. The very same they'd once dismantled. I was open to the prospect. The other rule is likewise. until a certain witcher revealed that the lodge was behind the regicides. The mages proved to be traitors, while the witcher proved himself skilled at tracking traitors down. Now go to the mountains and bring me Philippa Eilhart.
A favor for Radovid. Oh!
Your arms.
Thanks.
Never seen better steel in my life. Blade must strike true, no?
It's a matter of the hand, not the steel it's holding.
But yes, the steel's pretty good. Okay. Let's do some of the non-essential main quests to hopefully not have more things get crossed off. A Novigrad merchant told Geralt about a mage named Eremos. The poor man had, like so many of his colleagues,
I want my access back, thank you, Twitch.
met a gruesome death on a pyre. With no surviving heirs, his expansive rural residence is now abandoned, and if the rumors about his eccentric sorcerer were true, inside it awaits a great many curiosities and valuable secrets. Vampy, thank you. Appreciate the support. Alright, so this is a mage that got burned at the stake, and his house has secrets. Oh, that is way over there. Okay. I guess here, and then lots of horse riding east. What do you think about Ciri being the pro tag on Witcher 4? I'm fine with it. I mean, I think it feels kind of natural, because, like, Ciri is such a big part of Geralt's journey, and her growing into, like, a new Witcher and then you playing her, doesn't feel that bad, you know? Like, in some other franchises, it can be kind of weird. Because, like, what's another... Oh, okay, God of War is an example. In the next God of War game, you're playing the Kratos' wife. I find that to be more odd than playing Ciri in The Witcher. Because if Ciri becomes a Witcher, she's going to be the next Witcher. So it's like, I don't find playing Ciri to be that unusual. I do hope that they can make the story as interesting. Ciri is very strong. And if we're doing a time skip where it's like she's even older, she's going to be even more powerful. You know? So it's like, is she really going to be in any danger if a drowner attacks her, you know? Or could she just wave her hand and annihilate the thing? I don't know. So I have no problem with the prospect of playing Ciri. I just hope they can make it nice and interesting.
House is completely destroyed, but the magic circle's intact. Looks to me like a locked portal. Wonder if I can open it using one of Aramis's items.
I had like 4 items from that guy.
Reeks in here.
I don't know which one just opened the portal.
That stench. Ripe cheese. Seems Aramis was a tyromancer.
It's a tyromancer. Investigate the dungeon. My bet is that somehow she'll lose her powers. Maybe. That is certainly a story beat that, many have done to, keep a character interesting. Is that not toxic? It looks toxic. Oh, wait, that's literally cheese.
What did he make this cheese out of? Necker milk? Need to be careful.
How very odd. Yeah, so that's definitely been done in other games. To give you an example, Horizon Zero Dawn. really what made Aloy powerful was all the different gadgets and her skill at using them that she acquired over time. And you know what they did at the beginning of Horizon Zero Dawn 2? She talked to her friend about having recently lost her bag in a fight, so she started without most of the gadgets. So it is certainly not unusual for games to have a story beat that, like, where the sequel, at the beginning of the sequel, they nerfed the main character in some way. That's where I started on. I'm looking at the little lines on the ground. I'm wondering if those are important. Are these all statues of dudes holding cheese? Okay, we found something here.
My trial of the cheeses. Vesemir will get a kick out of this. Not sure this can get any worse.
Sorry for the delay, I prefer watching on YouTube.
No problem with that. I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube, so you guys can watch and whatever you prefer. Thank you for the support, though. I really appreciate that. Alright, hang on a sec. Let's select the light crossbow in case we have to fight. Okay, the water's too shallow here to dive.
Hello Twitch chat, from YouTube.
Hello, Celix, thank you. Yeah, just to talk more about the Ciri thing, I would say, like, lore-wise, it's not unusual to me that we're going to play Ciri, but I hope it has all the aspects of the Witcher games that we like. You know, as, like, there's a main quest, but also you take on contracts to hunt monsters, and there's, like, an investigation phase, there's a prep phase, you know, like getting the right oil for your weapon, taking the right potions, doing alchemy. That kind of stuff, to me, is a Witcher game. So if she still does all of that, then I think I'm going to be happy. Okay, we found some, like a lab or something. Laboratory.
Gotta share this discovery with Lambert. Foglets are immune to the smell of old cheese.
Wait. Why did... Whoa, why didn't I cast? There we go. Bull figurine and Aramis notes. Inventory. No, that's not it. What? Where did they go? There. The vision stabilized, and lo and behold, I saw as if through a moonlit haze the 4 princes, each clad in armor and astride a horse. The first rode a steed the color of fog, the second of sulfur, the third black as the abyss, and the fourth a pony. And then I beheld a fountain, a clear spring, but the princes did not drink of it, for it was forbidden. And then a bird of paradise, shining in ruby and gold, flew above them, lit upon the branch of a tree. And the tree had arms numbering 1,040. Draw from the source, said the bird. But they pointed to the sun's bloody tears and did not draw. And then a pure virgin appeared with bared breast, exposing her modest bosoms, ruddy and firm like ripe linden berries. Then my nose became accustomed to the aroma, and the vision passed. Tomorrow I shall try to unseal that well-aged sample from Geno Myvort. It is said to have a refined deep scent with slightly nutty aftertaste. Well, we shall see. Is he talking about cheese there at the end? The new one won't have an issue adapting her story if it continues on from the books and provides basis for going through the Trial of the Grasses, but she never did make it through the trial. It does not make sense. Yeah, that I don't know. So, I'll tell you what I know about the Trial of the Grasses. So, and just to include everyone in this. Basically,
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Let's say you take a bunch of young boys, and they go to Witcher school, and they're training, and they are, like, learning swordsmanship, and stamina, and strength training, and then they take the Trial of the Grasses. From what I understand, the Trial of the Grasses is like an alchemy thing. Like, they drink a potion, and 2/3 of them die. The ones that live mutate, and then they've got the yellow eyes, they can kind of see in the dark, they can drink Witcher potions without dying, stuff like that. Like, basically, the survivors of the Trial of Grasses are the mutants known as Witchers. But I think just, like, most of them die. So, like, Ciri, if she takes it, like lore-wise, it is a huge risk. Like, she's already quite strong, but if she takes the Trial of the Grasses, there's a very high chance she just dies, and that's the end of her story. So it would be very risky lore-wise for her to do that. Most of them die before alchemy is involved from diet and training. Really? Realize Ciri's magic is different than Geralt's or Yen's, and the power is eventually as old as time itself. Pretty sure the Witchers were the inspiration behind the Grey Wardens of DA. I'm not sure which came first, I don't know.
Illusion.
Hold on, what is... Couple of recipes. Okay, that's just all free stuff. What is going on? Oh! I was standing on top of a portal, I didn't know it.
I should look around. Magic barrier still active. Gotta find a way to turn it off. An illusion here.
How far are we? We're in Novigrad area for quests where we need to save Dudu to save Dandelion to find Ciri. Okay, so that thing's got the Igni sign, so I blasted it with fire, and it seemed to like that. Same thing. Okay, so those took the shield down.
Deactivated the barrier.
Snake figurine.
If this sword is as deadly as Aramus's cheeses, it's worth taking. Maybe I'll name it the Emmentaler.
It's a downgrade. Okay. Hello. Whoa.
Interesting. Fresh air. Finally.
The Archmage's last journal entry. Hunters have stalked my house for days. I knew they would come eventually, of course. That pungent Limburger's vision was all too clear, but I must risk it and stay a few more days. The cheeses have entered an intensely fascinating stage of maturity, and transporting them is entirely out of the question. I have worked on this recipe for 40 years, and I would rather die than abandon it now. In the event that I am unable to divine the time and nature of the hunter's attack, I bequeath my most valuable treasure to whatever brave adventurer will be able to find it. May this reward inspire him to continue my work and stand on the shoulders of the giants of tyromancy, Joffrey Munster, Avon Viewballon, and last but not least, the Baron of Blue, Eric Stilton. Oh, enhanced feline armor. Nice. Alright, out of curiosity, hold on. I'm gonna tab out for a second. Tyromancy. Let's see what Google says. The ancient form of divination that uses cheese to predict the future or answer questions. Dating back to at least 2nd century AD, practitioners interpret patterns in cheese holes, coagulating curds, mold growth, and blue cheese veins. Users on Reddit generally agree that it was historically considered quite unreliable, yet it remained popular during the Middle Ages. Dude, you got things like necromancy, hydromancy, pyromancy, and then friggin' tyromancy, cheese power. I control the dead. I control fire. I control water. I like cheese! Alright. We are out here in the boonies now. Let's find another quest. Let's see. Witcher took a contract on a monster committing horrendous murders under the cover of darkness. Okay. Oh my god. Roach,
Go,
please.
go.
God, the horse controls. It's like every button you hit while you're on the horse has like a 2-second delay. Alright. Next Guild Wars 3 League, Tyromancer, first spec, the Chair Darcian. I would, at first I would be like, yeah, there's no chance in heck that'll happen, but then I remember the Antiquary.
Around, eh? White-haired one.
I can accept she could survive the trial, but why would she do that? In the end of the book, she goes on to travel the dimensions on her own while Geralt and Yen are happy. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't read the books, but it's already been clear to me from talking to folks in chat that the books are quite different from the game.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He, himself,
Supervises.
Exactly!
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in his shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks. So long.
I think it's in this building. I thought it was around the other side.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire? Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded.
That actually reminds me. Let's do 1 hour. Actually, I think that was 2 hours. Rest to restock potions. I think I might have been not full on some.
Aye, to leave this city somehow.
A pint would hit the spot, it would.
Across the water. See if there's footprints on the other side. Here we go.
Careful, she's strong.
Whoa, no ignite? I got the kill dibs on the loot.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
Maybe I should have clicked I'll join you later so I could loot it.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Oh, he didn't even use the mind jutsu thing.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon!
He reminds me of, what was the thing? It's like 39 stab wounds from